here. I'm in my kitchen. Use the water. Feel parched. All right, so act like I'm on camera. Perfect. Take off my ships. Those are called ships in Arabic. No. Well, yeah. There's just my sandals I got from Walmart. So what I want to talk about today is the colors within this middle part of this yantra, which I will call a mystical illustration. And the reason I call that is I try to stay away from yogic sounding words on purpose. Just like when I talk about Islam to people, I stay away from the Arabic because it can be explained in English. And I don't want people to mistake a culture for Islam. And for yoga, I just want to simplify it. Now, these colors within the hexagon, this is when I should have said, inshallah, for the last 2 days. I'm just joking. I should have, because I wanted to talk about the hexagon itself, but I want to talk about the colors. I still want to talk about the colors. So this is the third day about the colors. I didn't really know how important the colors were until I started saying, hey, I need to start talking about this picture. So I always have it, and it's part of the videos. It's part of the yoga that I was trained in 20-something years ago, integral yoga from Satchidananda. Now, what I explained in the beginning, I know this is too far away, but that's all right, is that red dot. The red dot is symbolic for the activeness of creation. And this is biblical, for example, as I've already explained, that sound creates. In the Bible, in Genesis, God said, and boom, it happened. Sound created, God said. And in Genesis 1:3, God said, let there be light, and there was light. And this light, according to the Bible, I'm just using the Bible as an example so people can connect it. Not to believe it. You don't have to believe anything. Just to understand it. That's what it's about. God is light. 1 John, I believe, chapter 1, verse 5. And that light expands out. And that light is symbolic in all the world religions. And within every individual who believes in those religions or their interpretation of their religions. Now, then I explained the colors and how the colors are symbolic of the three qualities of nature. And the three qualities are balance, active, and inactive. And balance is the white. For example, if you see the white, let me show you. See the white in the middle? That white is balance, the oneness. Then that red is active. That red is almost like it came out of the oneness to create. And the darker colors are the inactive qualities of nature. But they're not dark enough to make them fully inactive. And they have a little bit of active and inactiveness in them. Now, Satchidananda explained in a video that I found just the other day is that he based this illustration that he had through a meditation on a rainbow, the colors of a rainbow. If you know anything about a rainbow, the rainbow goes from violet at the bottom to red. So it expands out. And this is what this is doing. Now, it doesn't seem like it seems like it's backwards, violet going in. Nope, because in meditation, when you go in, you're actually expanding. You're going to the source, which is God, which is symbolic, or the symbolism of God is light. Now, with that said, I want to focus on this hexagon in the middle. I need to find a chair to put this on. It would be a lot easier. But I don't think that far ahead. I tried it, but it wasn't working out. So that hexagon is created from that hexagram. And the hexagram are those two big triangles. And they create that hexagon in the middle. And if you see those colors, you see red, white, and then that brown, or that goldish brown. And that goldish brown is active and inactive. And it's the border for a lot of the symbols in the illustration. And that goldish brown is a calming color. This is probably why Satchidananda explained that you meditate on this illustration, it will turn into pure white light. Now, that's never happened for me. I don't look at the picture and meditate on it, but that's the claim. And it's probably because of the colors and how they blend. Let me show you the teal color. See the teal color right there in that corner? It's part of the rainbow, right? You're thinking, hey, where's the blue? And where's the green? Well, it's in that teal. So it's not expanding just from the middle outward. It's coming off the picture too. So the colors of the rainbow are there. So I'm not going to pick up the picture again, but in the circles, you have a pink circle. And pink, what makes up pink is red and white. So it captures the active and the inactive qualities. These are called gunas in yoga. So look up the three gunas. And look, picture's quick. And the brown is the inactive, but it has a little active in it. So this is important within the hexagon. Within the hexagon that is made up with that hectagram. Hexagon? Yeah. Hexagram. Whatever it's called. I probably messed that word up earlier. Which I will explain tomorrow. Now I'll leave the colors alone. And the colors are my interpretation from looking at it, trying to analyze it. But my interpretation is the truth too. It's my truth. And it's probably what allows the picture to turn to pure white light if you meditate on it. Personally, I don't meditate on it. It's not because I'm a Muslim or a Muslim. It's just because that's not what I do. You know, I don't do that. I could, but I just don't. And I will say this time, God willing, I'll talk about the hexagram. Not the hexagram, the hexagon in the middle tomorrow. But I've been saying that for the last 2 days, and then I find something else in regards to the colors. So I look at it and analyze it. Now, with that explained, and this is all working towards, believe it or not, me making a video explaining it from the beginning to the end. So this is all practice actually for me. So today, let's see what time it is. I'll buy a clock. I don't know where my clock is. I think it's in the garage. We're going to continue to do the same yoga routine. We'll begin with the seated breathing meditation, where you're in the easy pose, so you're focusing 100% on the breathing. 100% focus on the breathing. And then you let the idea of a you that you think is focusing dissolve. In yoga philosophy, no thoughts. So the collection of thoughts creates this notion of a U, of a lowercase s. But no, that dissolves. And the idea or the notion of a focuser dissolves. And even the concept of focusing dissolves. And all that exists is that thing that we label focusing. In a roundabout way, that's what you're becoming by dissolving into focusing. Now, you do that by focusing on the belly. You inhale, the belly expands. You exhale, the belly goes in. It's already happening. Can't speak. It's already happening already. So you just watch it. Don't control it, just watch it. And what'll happen is when you start watching it, you'll start to control it. Nope, let that go. And what'll happen many times, especially if you go longer than 2 minutes, you'll start to think about other things. And you don't even know you're thinking about other things until you realize, hey, I'm supposed to be focusing on breathing. Nope. Don't judge it. Just simply bring your focus back to the breathing. It's a process. It's a practice. That's why it's called practice. You're training the mind to come back. The mind's going to wander. That's what it does. But you always bring it back. And then we'll stand up. And then as we stand up, we're going to stay focused in the present moment. Even in that big transition between poses, like standing, you're thinking, hey, this is not part of the yoga routine. It is. Stay focused. I'll kick the pillow to the side. Hopefully don't knock over the picture. And I'll go to mount pose, and then we'll go into mount pose, and then 6 sun salutations, and then we'll end with the mountain pose. So let's go ahead and begin. Gotta get my not my stopwatch, my timer for my phone that I've had for 4 years. I have another phone that I don't use because all my contacts, passwords, things like that is on this phone. I know I can transfer over the phone number, but pictures, videos. So maybe I need to push this over. Maybe I shouldn't actually. Change the course of the routine. When it falls, it breaks in front of the video. So you're in easy pose. Easy pose is the modification of the lotus pose. Hands are too tight on my knee when I bend it. And you're going to have your hands to your knees, maybe in your lap, maybe you're leaning back, maybe one leg is out, maybe you're leaning against the wall. Doesn't matter. Get easy. Don't judge it. Don't try to do the lotus pose if you can't. If you can and it's too difficult, don't do it. Even in the easy pose, if your back is starting to get fatigued, adjust. You're accepting where you are. Essentially, that allows you to accept who you are and where you are. You take that mindset off the yoga mat, and that's what you do. You accept where you are and who you are. And then from there, once you are truthful, you can expand out and you'll see where to go. Or you reinterpret everything around you and like, man, my life is awesome. So, back is straight as you can get it. Just watch yourself breathe. So for 2 minutes. Palms together, toes to the heart center. You're going to stand up, staying in the present moment. Even as you stand, even as you adjust, even if you go get a drink of water, even if you got to go to the restroom, even if you coughed, just like I did, you're in the present moment. Staying in the present moment. It's part of the yoga routine. It's part of the training of the mind. Now you're going to go to mountain pose. Feet are shoulder width apart. Bring the toes up. You're going to spread the toes as wide as you can. Then each toe touches the floor one at a time. You can bend the knees slightly. Hips are tilted. Arms are relaxed. Neck and shoulders are relaxed. And you're lengthening up. So you're thinking of the skeleton just for a second, just to understand where you're at. And you pull yourself up, and then you let the bones of the skeleton stand on top of each other. And there's a stability that's happening as you stand. What's holding up the skeleton is stability, capital S, stability. And that stability, once you find it, transfers to the mind, and the mind becomes stable. And that connection is what allows the mind and body to connect and become one. Realizing the mind and body are one. And we're going to do 6 sun salutations. And when we're doing the sun salutations, this is how the sun salutations are designed. Focusing on the breathing. You're going to inhale in one pose. The counter pose is going to be exhale pose. So when you inhale, you're opening up. Open up as much as you can. Listen to your body. Essentially, you're learning to listen to yourself. You're becoming your own guru. You're becoming your own guru. That's what you're doing. That's what you're learning. When you get off the yoga mat, you're your own guru. You take in what people say, but you analyze it. You trust yourself. That's what you're learning essentially on the yoga mat. And then you're going to do the counter pose, which will be a so-called closed pose. And you exhale all the air out, closing up. But in yoga, when you accept where you are in the pose, even a so-called closed pose, you're open. Because when you accept where you are, boom, you're still in openness. Capital O, openness. Just another word for yoga. And then the next pose will be an open pose. You inhale. Next pose will be a closed pose. You exhale. And I'll lead you through the poses. So, mountain pose, find that stability. Tap into that stability. Become that stability. Palms together. Thumbs to the heart center. Push your arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly. It's the first stretch, so nice and easy. Then exhale. As you exhale, you hinge forward for the lower back. Palms go to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Foreheads go towards the knees or it's to the knees. Exhale all the air out slowly. Then the left leg is back into a low lunge. With the low lunge, top of the foot to the floor and the back, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally, back is arching, head is up. Inhaling slowly. And then to downward dog. To get to the downward dog, curl the toes under the back, knee goes up, then you go into downward dog. Arms are straight, legs are straight, tailbones to the ceiling, heels are towards the floor. You are pushing into the pose. You're exhaling. No tension in the neck, so the head dangles. And then you slide into the upward dog. So you drop down to the knees and the chest. This is a strength transition. You slide up and you inhale. Modify the pose how you have to. Tops of the feet are to the floor, palms are to the floor. Then back to downward dog. Pushing into it, exhaling. Exhale as much as you can. Get all the air out. I have hair in my mouth. And then left foot is up. Between the hands, low lunge. The low lunge, top of the foot to the floor, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally. I'm laughing because I had hair in my mouth. I don't know why that's funny. It's not even funny. It's not even funny unless you're the one with hair in your mouth trying to make a live video. And then go to standing forward bend. To go into standing forward bend, you go into high lunge first. So you curl the toes under the back, knee goes up. Then you go into standing forward bend. Pull yourself in, down, get all the air out. Exhale as much as you can. And palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Then exhale, turn the palms out, push the air down and out. Get all the air out. And then you have 5 more. Inhale. Then exhale, hinge forward from the lower back. Standing forward bend, pull yourself in and down, get all the air out. Exhale slowly. And then left leg is back into a low lunge. Opening up, don't judge the poses, just accept where you are. And then downward dog. Exhale, all the air goes out. And then slide into the upper dog. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Then left foot is up. Low lunge, inhale. Exhale, standing forward bend. Palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Then exhale. 4 more, inhale. Exhale, and just focus on the breathing. The sun salutations are a form of a moving meditation. Left leg is back, low lunge. And when you're focused on the breathing, I wish I could speak, the sun salutations become a form of a moving meditation. Downward dog, exhale, because you become aware of what's happening. Inhale, upward dog. But you're not focused on what's happening. You're just focused on the breathing. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot is up. Inhale. Exhale. Standing forward bend. Palms together. Reach out. Up and back. Inhale. Exhale. Turn the palms out. Push the air down and out. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Standing forward bend. Left leg is back. Inhale. Exhale. Downward dog. Inhale. Upward dog. Downward dog. Exhale. Left foot is up. Inhale. Exhale, standing forward bend. Palms together. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg is back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And I'm saying just the breathing on purpose so you can learn how to do it yourself. Exhale. Left foot is up. Inhale. Exhale. Palms together. Reach out. Up and back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Left leg is back. Inhale. Exhale. Downward dog. Oh, accidentally said downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot is up. Inhale. Exhale. Palms together. Inhale. Then exhale. Thumbs to the heart center. And then you're going to go to mountain pose. Now with mountain pose, remember, find in that spot where the skeleton is just standing. And you got thrown off on that. I was just saying the breathing so you can learn, so you can do them on your own. And then you never watch these videos. That's the way it is. You'll watch these because we'll do them together. I'm not your yoga instructor. I'm not your guru. I'm not your teacher. We're doing yoga together. I don't want to be your teacher, guru, or any of those things. Just want to do yoga. So, and I want people to do it with me. So in mountain pose, remember, feet are shoulder width apart, toes go up. Spread the toes as wide as you can. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted, arms are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed. And you lengthen up, and you're tapping into that stability that allows the skeleton to stand as if you were just your skeleton. And then that stability, once you find it, transfers to the mind. And the mind becomes stable. Capital S, stability. I made a 3. Capital S, stability. That is, in a roundabout way, another word for yoga. See, these are just words. Words doesn't capture the experience. So we're just going to stay here a little bit longer. So just focus on the breathing, 100%. Focus on the breathing. Remember, let the notion of a you dissolve. The notion of a focuser dissolves. The notion of a watcher dissolves. You just become that thing that we label focusing. Remember, it's important, once you tap into that stability, the stability sometimes moves. You go with the move. You don't fight it. Stability is not when you're firm. It may happen that way, but if we're one with everything, so then over here, even if it's a thought, it may make you sway over there. Just go with it. Firmness is like a stick. It's not true stability. And you try to fight it, and you want to move, and you can't move. It breaks. That's not strength. Strength is going with the movement, with the flow. It's a mindset that you're learning on the yoga mat. You're having that same mindset and you're taking it off the yoga mat. So just focus on the breathing and think of nothing else. We're just going to stay here a little bit longer. Bring the palms together, thumbs to the heart center. That's it. I don't think I said the number. This is number 269 YouTube Live Yoga Routine. I have calendar. Still can't speak. I'm talking for half an hour, still can't speak. Right here. I can only see it with my glasses. So I will see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time. So namaste, peace and love.